Butters. Welcome, welcome. It says that I'm live, but it's not showing me live on my own channel. Well, there we go. Ezra sample. Well, there we go. Ezra. Well, let's see if that works out any better. See if anybody comes in. Hopefully, it doesn't lag as much. But yeah, we're just gonna smoke. Let's start the smoke, man. Let's start the smoke, man. Let's hit the smoke. Welcome, bow betters. Welcome. We're gonna do a V cut for this. Right, we're gonna do a V cut. Nobody's here for the cutting action, the cutting ceremony. Right, little simple. It goes into see, a little V hole, otherwise known as the PP cut. Goes right on in there. It's hard to mess up this cut, right? Hard to mess with this cut because you're just boom, and it comes out like that. Nice little V cut. Right, nice little cut. Not very definitive on the notes on that dry draw. I lost everybody. But look what a treat at the start of the cigar, at the head of the cigar. It sort of has a cap which helps to light, when you toast these things. Oh, come on, I just filled it. I was about to say. Yeah, so we'll see. This is a blind tasting. I don't know what the cigar is. I didn't like that. They just put some randoms in a package, but it was inexpensive. Like very inexpensive for these Nomad cigars, these Ezra Nomads. Yeah, this thing's going to light really, really easily. Check that out. No one's in the chat right now. You'll see the lighting. You can check it out in the on the rebound. Yeah, like nicely toasted. Good on the camera. Smells great. Great aroma. Yeah, it's lit. And I needed that. Nice, soft, and subtle. Really nice. Wow. Has a nice nut to it. It is probably I'm not certain where the Connecticut's from, but it has that nice soft flavor, no spice. Really, really smooth cigar. Really nice. Very, very happy. Hello. Cheese steakable. Who am I? I am the about better. Whatever, something in the future. Quit now. I don't know about the future. I'm a serious. Yeah, I guess I was a gambler. I was an old dude from Chicago. Been a few places in this world. Humble person who likes cigars, who likes mixed martial arts. I love my booze and my wine, but right now I got to take a little hiatus, so I'm drinking tea. So I love my teas. Someone's saying deport all criminals. A lot clearer. Yeah. Well, for now, we'll see. There's 15 people in the chat. I get welcome all of you people. Thank you so much. Thank you. So yes, I unfortunately am single, Jaden. Or not unfortunately. When you get as old as I am, you don't like, I need some of those blue chews, and she will like it too. Nice, soft, subtle cigar. This is perfect for this evening. And thankfully, it's not super cold here. Thanos, some Squid Games. You have 15 views. Good. 22 people in here. I think that's the most people I've had in ages. Thank you so much. Hit the like button when you're coming in. Anybody like to know about the cigar, let me know. I could tell you what I tell you about the cigar. It is a Nomad Ezra Nomad cigar. They're out of Texas. They make like all these boutique smokes, sort of like mini batch blends of cigars. So let's see who's there. You like martial arts? Did you ever fight yourself? Edwin probably no. I did sort of, but not like professionally. I did like what those smokers when I trained various types of martial arts. I love all martial arts. Did a lot of different stuff. Now I don't. I should get back into training. I was skateboarding last. I should have still trained. I just lost interest. Just isn't fun for me. Although I still enjoy it. Contrary to what people think, to just talk about and gamble, it's nice to know what fighting is, but it's just good to have a discerning eye, right? Like you see these fighters, it's a lot of them don't always use their technique. It's levels of their athleticism, levels of their movement, levels of their game plan, of their uh, octagon awareness, right? That separates a lot of people because technically some of these guys, there are levels to it, but technically they're so close to an extent. It's just when you find something that somebody isn't good at that it really stands out, right? And they're able to take such an advantage of that, whether it's in the striking area or in the grappling. If you have a weak point, your opponent's going to find it in at that level. I eat bananas. Yeah, I like bananas. Thanks. You like my videos. I appreciate that. I appreciate the videos. I usually just being very honest. I usually give honest reviews of cigars, like not necessarily product reviews. I might do some product reviews, but honest reviews of fights or pre-reviews. I might do some post analysis. Like today, what do people think of Conor McGregor spitting? Now we're down to 22 spitting on somebody. Like, was that good or not? I'm not a soccer fan, but I like Ronaldo better. I like him as a showman, as a superstar, the way he interacts with fans. Messi's really good fans too. They both are just so grateful with their fans, right? They realize where their where their money is, and both I like that they're so respectful to their fans. My favorite movie, that's a tough one. I got so many favorite movies, but I watch a bunch of them. Right? It could be one of the Star Wars movies. It all varies. It all varies. Like timeless classics. I like classic movies, so it's tough for me to give what my favorite movie might be. I got too many of them. Way too many of them. Mm. I like how soft the cigar is. It's unoffensive. It's got great aroma. It's a good draw. It's more of a silky smoke. It's not bad at all. Oh, boxer from the. I'm not really big on boxing anymore. I watched uh, those fights before this weekend, and they were pretty. I wouldn't think that either of the two guys were skilled in the first fight, but there was that one fight, the between the two Mexican guys for the Mexican belt. That was pretty good. But it's tough to keep up with the chat. Top three movies. I'd have to go. What is that? That always makes me sad, but it's a romance movie. As far as boxer that could compete now, Julio Cesar Chavez, maybe even like Roberto Duran. Uh, I think not necessarily. Yeah, Sugar Ray could have competed in this era, of course. Hagler and Hearns could have competed in this era. Like during the 80s is the golden age of boxing, where like there were so many boxers. Yeah, I'm a UFC guys. I love UFC, but I love BKFC. I'm loving the BKFC right now. Right, I'm loving the BKFC. Nightmare Before Christmas is your favorite movie. Oh, that's cool. I like the Children of God. The Spanish movie, sort of at the end of the world, where they're trying to save that one woman who has a pregnant child or who's pregnant, who's having the baby. Uh, I could always watch Book of Eli. That's always really good. But my favorite movies are more classic. It's a Kubrick film. No, it's not a Kubrick film. What is that fucking movie with Omar Sharif? No, it's not the Ten Commandments, people. It was about the Russian war and love and the Omar Sharif. There it is. Yeah, there's that picture of him. What a beautiful man, huh? Egyptian Omar Sharif. Great actor. Dr. Zhivago. Yeah, Dr. Zhivago. That was Dr. Zhivago was one of my favorite movies. Dr. Zhivago, Blade Runner. Blade Runner is a favorite up there too. Dr. Zhivago, Blade Runner. I love Scorsese movies. I love Quentin Tarantino movies. Who doesn't like Pulp Fiction, Or Casino. Came out similar years, right? I like Westerns. Outlaw Josie Wales. Unforgiven. Quick and the Dead. I got more tea in here. What's up, Brian? Had to have a smoke, Joey. I had to have a smoke, man. I wanted a cigarette. I hadn't been drinking, and man, I wanted a cigarette so bad. I was about to go to the store and get a cigarette, but the cigarettes are like $20 a piece. I'd rather buy. I don't know how much I paid for this one, but it wasn't no $20. This isn't a $20 cigar, and it's a damn good cigar. Like this made it into production. I don't know how it made it, what it made into production for Nomad Ezra, but did make it into production. It's just a test blend. So I bought like 5 cigars that were naked. They just say it's test blends. They don't tell you what they are. They just send them to you. And I think the 5 cigars were like fucking, I want to say they were cheap. It was like, dare I say fucking $12 for like 5 cigars? It was something ridiculous. And I just didn't want to risk it because I didn't know what level of blend it could have been. Like, okay, blend that didn't make it right. So yeah, of course I like mixed martial arts. I'm about better. I'm like, if you look at my content, I've been doing mixed martial arts analysis or pre-analysis for gambling for 4 years now, right? I've been gambling longer than that, but I've been doing this stuff on YouTube for 4 years. So content's there. I got hundreds of videos there, but best UFC channel out there, Joe. Yeah, no, not really. There's a lot of other people, but it is there. I don't know what you heard in the news, but we'll see what's going on. The good luck part is the not drinking for a while. I think I'm on my 3rd week right now of not drinking, so I'm gonna just keep that up. It seems to be helping. As I mentioned earlier, I just have a hard time sleeping. Right, I can't fall asleep because I used to use like the alcohol as a sedative, right, and used to use that to fall asleep. So now I'm like up to like 3 or 4 in the morning, fucking wake up at 6. You know, I get 4 hours of sleep, and there's no need for that. So the positive of that is that I might what work I might do. I might switch to the early shift. Might go first shift if I could get my sleep going okay. And that's all contingent on the drinking and all the other shit. So yeah, well, isn't that you like a trend right now? Like Marab was a dog. Uh, Duplessis a dog? Is that what you're saying, Joey? Like, but it seems to be if it's not Ilya Tapuria or Islam Makachev, there seems to be like Bilal's going to be a dog again. Shavkat, right? The girls champ. Yeah, it's it's the way it is with Suarez. Suarez shouldn't be a favorite at all. Strickland is a plus 170. Yeah, and he almost won the last fight. Right? I mean, it's just like Strickland is almost like Kevin Holland. It's like what Strickland's going to show up, and his style is just so. Unfortunately, he gets hit a lot, and even though he's coming forward, he doesn't. If he's not really like being extremely active, he gets hit too much, and the perception is that he's losing. That's what happened with that last fight. It's just perception, right? With Duplessis, he definitely landed more strikes and did more damage. If you look at the two of them at the end of the fight. But you don't see that damage right away. Like it takes a while for that swelling and all those scrapes and scars to really show themselves. That's why like 30 minutes, 40 minutes after the fight, they fucking look all beat up. No, Edward, I don't think he should retire. He's still young enough. Imavov is just a tough guy and just fell right into it. He might need to leave city kickboxing just to get a different look, maybe. I don't know if that's necessary to solve his problem because we see it wasn't wrestling this time. It's just a lot of people have been able to study Ezra Adesanya. A lot of people can study his moves and what he's doing in a fight. And a lot of people are catching on to, just like John Jones, but the difference is that John Jones could change levels. But a lot of John Jones striking, especially with that pawing that they do to measure people, and that's what Adesanya does, can get you into trouble. Right, like the way that Chama does it, Pieta does it is a little safer because he stays back and he's not reaching to put your face. He's not stretching himself out or extending himself like Adesanya does. But no, I don't think Adesanya should retire. He can make money still. In fact, he should be building his brand, working on his commentary, try to get on television, so he could get a good television position. But I doubt he does that. I think his personality can be a little too abrasive. I don't know. I'm not positive on him being good in front of the camera, but he's got a lot of fans. So, but no, he shouldn't retire. I think he's lost 4 of his last 5, which is crazy, right? But he beat the champ. He's beat the champ one time. So I don't think he should retire. He's fighting all the best people. Everybody that he's fighting are like champs or future champs. Like Imavov is a potential future champion, right? Jack Jenkins is Joey's pick at home. Ooh. Yeah, Strickland showed what can be done to Izzy. Like if you could pressure him and get inside of his movement and cut him off, and that's what Imavov did. Imavov seemed to just be faster, which was crazy. Like I think that's because Ezra Adesanya was too focused on moving and his movement that he didn't have his defensive quick, nor did he strike very quickly. So this is one of the first times, in my opinion, that I saw Adesanya like not have the speed advantage, right? And that's rare, especially for Imavov, because Imavov is not known as a super fast striker, but the dude is hella technical and hella accurate, right? So we knew that could happen, but as a retirement for Izzy, no, there's no need to retire. He could still claw his way back if he wants to. That's going to be tough. Given the money that he's had, he could be there. Just another victory, or 2 or 3 victories. He could, two victories. He could be back up there because he's the name that sells, right? He I don't know why he took this fight. That was a tough one to take, but because it's in Saudi Arabia, and I think they get paid good money in Saudi Arabia. and there's taxes, so it's favorable to fight there. The beer MMA league? What do you mean beer MMA league? You mean the old man's league, the Grandpa Fight League, the GFL? What are you talking about? The GFL? Let me spit. I spit on you, and you're gonna do nothing. I spit on you. You know, I mean, that Connor thing was tough to see. The Connor spit on that person. Like it didn't seem like, but he said it. He's an idiot. He was like, "I spit on you, and you do nothing." Like, dude, you're an idiot. Now there's the doubt of you spitting on somebody is gone. Now we know that you did spit on somebody. You not only you straight snitched on yourself in front of plenty of cameras. So if he wants to arrest you or sue you, and the arrest would be huge, because I think Conor McGregor's still on probation, or maybe not. I don't know how long his probation was in New York, and if that's applicable if he does some kind of form of assault in a different state. I don't know how the laws work that way, but he could be in violation of his probation, right, and be in a lot of trouble. So he's really stupid. Hit up the likes as you come in, people. We're smoking this Ezra Nomad cigar in the garage. We'll talk a little MMA because people are in the chat actually discussing some MMA points, so we will address those as they come in, right? Omar Sharif, Dr. Zhivago, that movie is beautiful. Makes me cry, that movie. Like Old Yeller would make me cry. Lassie, come home. Remember Benji? You guys remember? Benji's before your time. But Benji, I gotta put my hands in my pocket because it's starting to get cold in this garage here. And drinking all this tea, I'm gonna have to take a pee soon too. Fortunately, look at how well it's rolled. Very mild. It is some form of Connecticut, I think. Let me go take a piss real quick, guys. I'm just gonna open the door right here. You won't be able to see me. I'm gonna go around the corner. Oh, you can hear me. Welcome, Bow Butters. Welcome. The Grandpa Fight League, the GFL. They're 15 viewers. Yeah, we'll keep it. Hit up the likes, viewers. Please hit up the like. Thank you for coming on in. Hit the subscribe button just to help me out. If you're interested in any MMA, cigars, or any other things, let me know. Movie reviews, Netflix movie reviews. I've seen it all. Right? I've seen most of it. Yeah, I'm surprised how nice the cigar is. Not a ton of oil. It's not so woody. It doesn't taste like a log, right? For this being a sample, like a blend sample, it's really nice. And you cigar smokers could look up Ezra, Nomad Ezra. No product reviews. Look up on Nomad Ezra. And you could tell everything they make is like boutique. It's like small quantity. Bilal in Chicago. I mean, it's good for Bilal. I don't know how well he's going to sell in Chicago. Bilal, I wouldn't want Bilal to be the headliner here in Chicago. They always have like a mediocre or lackluster card here in Chicago. It's never like super packed, right? It isn't like a stacked card, but Pena too. Yeah, Pena. And yeah, I mean, that'd be okay, but I'm not like that interested in it. But if that's what we got to see and that's what we're going to go see, we're going to go. Right? 2 Chicago champs. Yeah, they're somewhat champs. So, yeah, let's see it. They're going to bring it on, hopefully. I mean, we'll at least get to see 2 belts exchange, possibly. I mean, does Shavkat beat? Everything points to yes, that he beats Bilal Muhammad. right? Even with the wrestling, is that he could stifle the wrestling. He's just going to have a huge height and reach advantage. But Ian Gary being as effective in his counter grappling and offensive grappling is pretty scary, because he's no Bilal. Bilal is a monster. Kayla Harrison, she's going to defeat everybody. Kayla Harrison, there's no point of, she's going to destroy Pena if they give her that fight, which would be sad to do. I don't think that Pena should take that fight. She shouldn't take that fight with Harrison, but that's what they're going to do, because they want Harrison as the champion, because they're paying Harrison big bucks. But it is out here. Look at, I'm out here in the garage. Fucking still cold. It's starting to get cold. But it's not that bad. It's not as cold as other days. Whoa. Ashed on me. Ashed on me. I think you get some leather cleaner for this jacket. Put some lotion on it. Get some lotion going. People, if you're in here, please hit up the like. If not better, hit up the subscription. Hit up the subscriptions. Try to get my subscriptions up. I'd appreciate it. So if you're in here, please subscribe just for the hell of it. You don't have to put notifications on. You don't have to hear from me. I go live sporadically here, but I would appreciate that. Love the jacket. Yeah, well, we're getting uses out of it. It's nice and warm in here. So, and because it's leather, it doesn't retain the cigar smoke as much as like a fleece or your microfiber or cotton coat or one of your other jackets. It doesn't retain the smoke as much. So that's the other thing I like about it, is that it doesn't smell smoky. Once I'm done here, I could hang it up and I don't smell it at all. So I like that quite a bit. But welcome, Bow Betters. Yeah, we got people in here. Please like it up, like up the stream, people. Like up and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Any other things other than Joey? But Connor's going wild. Connor, I think, I'm not worried about him, because I'm not going to worry about somebody who's an idiot. Like, his money is corrupting him, but also like just like his moral decay as well. Like, the dude is just off his rocker, right? And I think two things are going to happen. He's going to need rehab or jail. He should go to rehab before he goes to jail, because he doesn't want to do the rehab in jail. Like, he's got to go to rehab, man. He's just around so many yes men. He's got to, someone's got to tell Connor, like, dude, we got to, just like John Jones did. He went to rehab and it slowed him down a little bit, right? So that he wasn't having just like every day or the coke-filled weekends before a match, right? Like, that's what he's got to do. Look at people. See, we went from smoking cigars, drinking on a Monday night, to just smoking a cigar, having some tea, talking to you live. I normally wouldn't go live. Like I said, just hopped into the garage here because I wanted to smoke. I was dying to have a smoke, and I just don't want to begin the cigarette habit, right? Even if it's roll-ups or all natural, I just don't want to start that habit. I already got the cigar habit, which is bad. It's not bad. I love my cigars. Love my cigars. Lots of flavor, lots of enjoyment. It's actually, and it doesn't make you as nervous as the cigarettes, or you don't even get that buzz or that head rush that tobacco can give you. Very soft. Nice little sweetness to it. Very, very, very nice cigar. I almost got some. I got some chocolate that would be really good with this cigar. Like it's more of a butterscotch because this has almost. It wants to have that butterscotch sort of quality to it. This might be good with a little piece of that butterscotch caramel sort of candy, right? But it's okay to eat some candy. You want to open up a candy bar, eat a candy bar or some piece of fruit with your cigar. It's okay. You want to eat a little orange, some pomegranates, little fruit cup, some fresh fruit. Go on ahead. There are no rules, people. There are no rules. It's what you enjoy. And the fruit wood could only enhance sort of the cigar, just like the chocolate. It's a good compliment, like an espresso, like even a water or a tea, like a cognac, like a brandy, a port, wines, champagne even. Whoa, there goes some wind. Mm. Yeah, real nice, real nice. Cold tea? No, I don't do the cold tea. I don't mind the cold tea in the summer. Not right now. It's like 20 degrees outside right now. I'm in my garage, and you can see the smoke coming off my mouth. No, it's very hot tea. It's super hot tea. And I got my, some in my, like this is my little tea drinker, but this is like a good little cup. I've had this, man, for like almost 10 years now. And it's actually made for coffee or tea. You could actually it has this insert where you could put like coffee and in there, right? And then you press down. It has it's a coffee press inside here or a tea press. Like, so if you had tea leaves, you could put hot water in there, right? Or coffee, and then just press down and it'll, sift out and you'll have like a fresh coffee, that is a really nice cup for this. So yeah, so no cold tea is too cold, man. It's hot. I mean, it's cold out here. I won't be able to stay out here too long even. It's so cold. My hands will get cold. But I'm glad I chose this cigar as opposed to some other ones. The other ones are just too valuable. And then other ones that I want to write reviews on, right? So it's tough to do a review on a cigar that I know nothing about. Again, this was a Nomad sample test blend, right? So they made the cigar in hopes to blend it. This one may not have made it to production, right? They just made a test blend of it and put certain parts of tobacco in from different countries and different types and then went with it, right? Yeah, Albuquerque's got hot. Yeah, you guys got always is dry, but parts of New Mexico get a little chilly at night, but not like here, not like this in Chicago. Albuquerque, yeah, Albuquerque's nice, man. Get nice property over there as long as you don't have like a fire over there. They don't have tons of trees, but they could still have some crazy wildfires over there. Wait until they get a big rain in the future too. They could then end up having some crazy flooding there in Albuquerque. But Albuquerque, even though it's New Mexico has its issues, you get a lot for your buck there. I mean, you don't get paid a ton of money, but man, you get a lot of property there. You could do a lot, and you coast a lot of other states that are really cool. You could drive to Colorado and go skiing, right? You could ski in part of New Mexico too, close to Santa Fe, right? You could ski there, right? So it does get cold up in north in the mountains, right? Yeah, New Mexico's got a lot of, man, this cigar's nice. Yeah, the people probably are a little crazy like Florida people. A little crazy, a lot of a lot of drugs, a lot of beer, right? It's the Wild West over there still. Your cigar is really nice, guys. Really nice. Yeah. Yeah, I bet here right now in Illinois, it's all just chilly. Midwest, it's all freezing. And it's going to be like a freezing week. This week, it's going to be cold. And let me do the weather. It's going to be cold. Cold front coming in. Maybe some snow this week. But yeah, we're still Here, February in Chicago until late February, early March, it stays pretty chilly. But this has been a mild winter. We haven't had a ton of snow. Again, people, if you do come in, please hit up the like, subscribe. I prefer you to subscribe rather than the likes. I know I only got like 9 people in here now, but anything you could do to help out. I need more subscribers. You know, I have like more videos than I have subscribers. I've always presented that, but now it's like, it's whatever, right? Hundreds of videos with only 322 or 332 subscribers. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, people smoke weed, do bongs. I smoke cigars on the live streams. Some other people do too. They're in larger groups. So most of them are indoors. They're not outdoors like me. And here in their garage, fucking starting to get chilly. But I dressed accordingly. It's just my hands. I couldn't find my gloves. I might have lost them at the store, which is quite possible. You know, I hope not. I've had those gloves for a few years. I could use some new ones. And I have some other ones. I have other gloves. Mm. You know, out the gate, just as a mild cigar, good smoke, give this an 8. It's got nice little soft flavors, no spice, easy to smoke. It's not vanilla-y. It doesn't have that cashew. It's not mono. It doesn't have just one flavor, but it's still not like super refined. Now it's a 7.5. It's tough to give it an 8 when I have so many good cigars that are like in the 8 area, if not 8 plus. Gotta increase my standard, here. But I don't smoke a lot. I don't smoke bad cigars, people. I might make a bad gambling pick here and there, but I don't my cigar and usually my beer and wine and other are pretty good. Like it's not going to be bad shit. Even the tea isn't bad. Not the best, but it's not bad. This one was a green tea with lemon and ginger blend. It tastes okay. It's pretty good compared to some of the other ones at Aldi. It's not bad. And for $1.50 for 15 bags or whatever that is, 10 cents a fucking bag for tea. That's not bad at all. It's a lot cheaper than, and I need to get more coffee. I should have got another coffee there. Some more coffee. I got some of the, is it Ethiopian dark roast there? It's only like $5. Aldi's the best place to shop here in America. At least here in the Midwest. Aldi's got your coffee, your breads, brioche, your good chips, great breads, the cheeses. The cheeses are friggin' fantastic. The meat's so good at the price, it's almost all gone. There's not a lot of meat there. Great frozen items, like almost like Trader Joe's has. So pretty damn good. $2, $3 pasta sauce, pastas. Yeah, Aldi's the way to go. So I went to Aldi earlier and bought some tea, bought some other shit, some coffee, chocolate, had some chocolate. Try the chocolate out, some cookies, crackers, bought some cheeses, lunch meat, stuff to eat. But get a lot there, I'm telling you, and a lot of condiments. Had to buy some more jellies, organic. They have a lot of good organic stuff there at Aldi too. Mm. Man, what a good cigar. and it satisfies that nicotine urge for sure. I won't go to the store and what's great is you smoke a cigar, you're done, right? Whereas you smoke a cigarette, you're gonna fucking light up one, and then you're gonna have another one later on, and maybe another one, and later on, and you wake up in the morning, you want another one. Next thing you know, you have a complete habit when you smoke the cigarettes. Whereas the cigars, you're smoking it now for like an hour, right? We're on the 40-minute mark, so this thing's gonna last like an hour, if not a little bit longer, which is great. Kills a little time. You're just relaxing, just kicking back. Thanks for joining. If you have any questions, please put them in there. Someone asked like what my favorite movie was earlier, and I told them Dr. Zhivago. It's an old classic. Go check that out. You know, there are a lot of good classic movies, a lot of good older movies, a lot of good new movies out there. Right? How do people like the newer Dune reboots? I like the first one better than the second one. Some people disagreed with me. Soft and subtle. At least 8 people are still sticking around. 4 likes. I appreciate that. Appreciate everybody. I'm not asking for money. I'm just asking you for a like and a possible subscription. Subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Subscribe. Maybe one day I'll be over 1,000. Get up there, and then I'll have 1,000 videos. I need to make more videos, and I can make some other videos, make some more shorts. I still have the time. It's just hard when it's warm, and then I haven't done the indoor stuff. I guess I could cut some of these up and maybe make some shorts out of these, which is quite possible. I'm going to give a try to that when I do have a little time. Then I do have the time. A few positive elements of sobriety, very, like that are just quick, just so that you know that if you do drink a lot, and it is the lack of you wake up feeling good. You're not like ready to puke and stay in bed, and you don't feel like you're still drunk. For one, because you don't wake up drunk, you don't wake up hungover, so you don't have that head pain or the tightness of muscles and sort of that grumpiness and just the tightness of your body. That's number one. Number two is that your urine is nice and clear. It's no longer this like deep wood orange almost, like, and it's not pungent. Like before, you smell your piss. Like if you were drinking, you're a drinker. Like the person next to you could probably smell your fucking piss when you're taking a piss when you drink a lot. And then the third thing is that you have finally have solid poops again, right? If you're a big drinker, you're fucking just pooping. You know, you're peeing out. You're pooping out the booze like pee. It's like pee coming out of your ass. So that's the third good thing about it, is that you actually have like solid poops, and you're not fucking having diarrhea every fucking day every time you go and use the washroom. 3 big benefits. And the 4th big benefit, money. No more like $20 to $40 a day just in beer and or booze. And you guys know me, like some of the beer that I'd be drinking is, $20 a 4-pack, right? And then you still got to get the other booze to supplement it right before and afterwards. So it ends up there. Like you end up at $30 a day for booze. And so that's the third best thing about it. Or is that the 4th? Yeah, the money. Sleep, number 1, waking up non-hungover, better urine, better poop. So that's 3. And then 4th is your wallet, which could be number 1, like that money in itself, or number 2. But yeah, it stopped a little bit because of health benefits, right? The health wasn't doing so well. I woke up a few times where I'm like, oh man, I have no energy. I don't feel good. I'm not being productive, and my head isn't clear, to now having that. I wonder if it's helping my taste buds too. If I'm able to, now there's only 5 people, and that's okay. But I'm able to taste my cigars better. Let me go pee again because I'm drinking a lot of tea and have been all day. Welcome, Bow Betters. Woo! So when I'm saying I'm detoxing, I'm detoxing. That was a lot of pee right there. That's 2 big peas in a row. I lose more people when I'm empty. Yeah, there's still 6 people supposedly. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Yeah, this is really well rolled. I tried to ash it and it didn't want to ash. That's a good sign. Mm, very good sign. And the cigar is excellent, man. Don't know what the blend is, but it, it's not super complex, but I like that. Easy smoke. I could have given this to a novice, but I like that I'm smoking it. I have some. I don't. I do. I bought some cigars that can be for novices, but they're not cheap. You know, the cigar prices might go up as well. We'll see. I mean, he's not applying tariffs to like Honduras, Nicaragua, Ecuador, but we'll see. I don't know what is going to happen to cigar prices in the new trade environment, right? Like, are cigar prices going up? What about cigarette prices? Most of the cigarette tobacco, I think, is in the States, though, right? So I don't know. In terms of cigar prices, I got enough cigars probably to last quite a bit. Like, I'm not going to be smoking them, but if like cigars got outrageous in terms of price, I got stuff I could sit on that I don't have to smoke, and I don't have to buy any new stuff. Like, I should start smoking through them because I paid them, but sometimes it's hard to like smoke a $25 cigar or $20 cigar or $15 cigar. I've gotten a little bit too much into that, right? Like, my price range went, like, I was always like, initially when I started a lot of this was trying to find like the best $5 cigars or the best under $10 cigars. Loswell Racing, man, hopefully you're a good racer. I don't know what kind of racing you do, Loswell. If you do auto racing, bike racing, dirt track, asphalt, do street, like those street outlaws, bicycle racing. Netflix has got some good racing movies right now. MotoGP, man, that's insane. Those guys leaning, and they're so good. They're like, just like the car guys. I was watching that movie Lauda, and I saw something just in passing on the MotoGP where a guy was practicing like his turns. He was just like practicing like when he was going to turn the whole course. He was just visualizing it. I thought that was pretty cool. He was just sitting down and he was already like visualizing himself and what he was going to, how he was going to turn and what gear he was going to be in his race. And I was like, wow. Yeah, and that MotoGP is like, looks fun because like you're not encased in a vehicle. So that yes, you have a helmet, but you're open to the elements and they run in the fucking rain. And the feeling you must have just feeling the open air and touching the concrete, because they're literally touching the asphalt and the red and white sort of barrier thing. So that's pretty. Mark Marquez. I don't know who Mark Marquez is. Yeah, and that MotoGP stuff's really dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Yeah, he's a GP rider. Good. Yeah, I know that shit's dangerous, man. Those guys, your timing and your hand-eye coordination's got to be almost faster than a car, dare I say? I mean, it seems like it could be more dangerous than an automobile, even though they may not be going as fast. It's pretty damn dangerous. So, but that's pretty cool stuff. MotoGP, man, have fun with that. It's good shit. Although probably an expensive hobby, most because I know the dirt biking is. He's 13. Fun fact. Well, don't say that. This is supposed to be an adults only channel. Like there ain't supposed to be kids in here. And you're 13 doing GP. Wow, that's insane. That's cool. You started early. Started early doing GP. Pouring some tea, guys. Yeah, he's doing 13 doing GP already. You'll probably be pretty good. Hopefully, keep it up. Keep up the good work. Although those are very competitive and, like I said, also expensive sports. Racing requires a lot of dedication and money. Man, think of all the money that goes into like Formula One. Oh, fuck. It's just those cars and the teams and the people that they have to pay to do all that shit, all the engineers. It's all, and MotoGP is probably the same, man. All the parts and the maintenance on the motorcycle, right? And then, you have to have your toy hauler, have the full tool kits, right? Yeah, it gets a little pricey. Very enjoyable cigar, guys. Love enjoying a cigar with you people here. I appreciate anybody that comes in. Please like and subscribe. Yeah, if you have a sponsor, man, if you have a sponsor, forget it, man. And I know they're out there, but it's super competitive because it's very tough to get a sponsor. Like, look at the people here online that want sponsors, and everybody wants a sponsor. Yeah, you have multiple sponsors in racing for sure. And then you got to win. Like, you're not going to get a sponsor if you're not like getting up on the podium and being able to show people, that jersey and your goggles and that helmet and your boots where they need to see your gear, right? Like, you got to be up on the podium. So you got to win. You got to be good in order to get the sponsor, because a lot of people don't get those sponsorships, regardless. Even in mixed martial arts, think of how few sponsorships there are in mixed martial arts. You might have a drink, you might have a supplement sponsor, and if you're with the UFC, you don't even have that, right? Young guys with KYT helmets. Laswell Racing with KYT helmets. Yeah, good for you, bro. Good for you, young man. Keep it up. Keep working at it. Right? Stay focused. Don't drink and drive. Yeah, Formula One as well as racing is probably not a good sport for somebody that has like addictive tendencies. Nice. Yeah, please subscribe, people. Subscribe. More people to subscribe. I'd appreciate it. You could like it up. I appreciate that too. Yeah, sponsors help out in everything. The advice of today, amazing Quran recitation. I want to sunus. What advice of today? Well, the advice of today is not to panic, right? A lot of shit is happening in the world, right, that you can see as negative. And as always, like the advice of the day is to emphasize the positive and just ignore the negative. Turn off those, a lot of it is watching stuff on internet is cool. So ignore the negative and then pick up a constructive hobby, right? Make a way either to supplement an income or just to supplement your mind. Pick up a hobby, right? And it doesn't matter what it is. If it's painting, if it's constructing using wood construction, if it's making tables, right? Uh, you want to do 3D printing. You want to get one of those, make T-shirts. You want to start doing croquet or crochet. Like pick up a hobby that's constructive, that you enjoy, and it may not necessarily make you money, but it keeps you active and keeps that downtime, keeps your mind busy, right? And then my advice for today is to ignore the negative that's happening out in the world and just emphasize the positive and find your space and what is best for you in that. And smoking is dangerous because I want to stop Marlboro. Yeah. Which one could we prefer for a better life experience, a job or a business? Hey, both could work. If you're in a job and you're in the right job with the right people, it will work for you. Business is tougher because it all falls onto you. You have to make it successful, and you have to do it so with a job. But a job, someone else defines what your role is and what your function is in the job, whereas in a business, you define it yourself, right? So you could do either. It's just there, and it depends on what you're doing and who you're doing it with. He loves sports and food. Yeah, we all love sports and food. Yeah, love sports and food. But in terms of just being better at your job is just, being part of a good team, working with good people that aren't lazy, that are committed to doing a good job, and that are going to cooperate with you instead of working against you, that they're not going to undermine you, and that they're focused on doing what they need to do a good job, and that they actually consider you. I don't like sometimes those people you work with and they're like, oh, I'm just about getting my money here, getting my check, and I just care about myself. And they don't care about you or any of the other workers. So I don't like those people that necessarily do that stuff. Right. Good morning. Sadek says good morning. Good morning. You must be out someplace where it is nighttime. Please, I'd love the likes. Thank you. I appreciate that. If people want to subscribe as well, I'd appreciate anybody while you're here. Just hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. Yeah. A job, you're working for somebody else. And most employers, they don't care about you. Most. But there are those that do. And the people that care about their employees and make their employees successful are successful businesses. And some that abuse their clients are successful business too, because they're abusing people, right? Cigarette. No cigarettes. I wanted a cigarette, but I went with the cigar. And I don't like Marlboros. I like American Spirits. I like 555s. I like Davidoffs. 555s, Davidoffs. Dunhill, if you could find them. I think Dunhill stopped making them. American Spirits, because they're organic and natural, but even American Spirits are a little strong. Very addictive, apparently, American Spirits. But those are the cigarettes I enjoy. 555s, Davidoffs, Dunhills, some other blends, stuff from like England. This live is chill. Yeah, we're chill. We're chill out. Nothing fancy. We're not trying to get people into doing anything. Uzbekistan. Yeah, they got some good fighters there. Do I know anything about Pakistan? No, but I'd like to go to Pakistan because like India and Pakistan, the food there, the street food seems really, really like good food, right? It seems like pretty cool, and it's a different country. I'd love to test it out, but I honestly don't know a lot about Pakistan or Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan, I know a little bit because there's some MMA fighters there, so I assume it's like Uzbekistan is close to Kazakhstan. Only thing I know a little bit more of Pakistan is the clash with India over Kashmir, right? A beautiful part of the world. Both places, Pakistan and India, have beautiful, beautiful countries. A lot of poverty, a lot of money too. India's a fucking powerhouse. But I'm certain that I got good grades a long time ago, man. That was a lifetime ago, right? Yeah, the northern part of Pakistan. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't know if I'll get a chance to go out. You know, a lot of my trips are more for surfing, right? So I go to and they surf in India. I know they could surf in India, and there are parts of Africa that you could surf, right? Plenty of there that I would love to check out, but most of my trips always have like a purpose in them. I have like something that I want to do or a place I do want to go. And there's so many places that I still want to go, you know, like to Vietnam, Laos, Spain, you know, plenty. I just need to, we'll get back on that program soon, right? I have a lot of personal things going on where the traveling, unfortunately, is on hold for now. And when I was traveling, I was primarily going to Mexico because Mexico's like best food, best prices for surfing. Like it's just, and it's easy to get to. Like even here in Chicago, you literally could get on a plane first thing in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning in Chicago, get on a plane, end up in Cabo or some part of Mexico, and you could be surfing in the evening or afternoon, right? Like that easy, like door to door in a matter of hours, you could be surfing. And even in Puerto Rico, for example, is that the case? What do you think about Israel and Palestine situation? Who do you think are on the right path? Well, neither country's on the right path, right? Neither the Palestinians or the Israelis are on the right path. And we know it doesn't matter. Like you just look, it doesn't matter who's just or who's right. But you know, and it's tough when you're going up against a bully like Israel, who's like, okay, you gave us this, just like our Native Americans here in the United States, they keep taking their land. Like, okay, we put you on these reservations, we have this deal with you. You know what? We're going to renege on that deal. We're going to come and take more of your land from you. And that's not really fair, but you can't, you know, being an armed resistance and having an armed resistance is not always a good thing, especially against like some place like the United States, for example, or even like Israel. Israel is like one of the most advanced militaries in the world, right? Like, you know, they're a country that requires every citizen is required to spend 4 years in the military, if not longer. Is it Korea 2 years? Mexico, I think, is like 2 years. So some of the other countries, even Italy and some of the European countries, have mandatory military. Maybe the states should do the same. I don't know. They can't maintain capturing the land. They just do not have the resources, nor the you know. In fact, Israel's able to seize more of the land because they have a continuous influx of Israelis. Because any Jew from any part of the world could go and claim land in Israel, and they're just continuing to expand that land so that they could have their immigrant population. They don't care if you're an immigrant. If you're Jewish, you could immigrate to Israel. They open door. Talk about no borders. There's no border there. If you're Jewish, prove that you're Jewish, you could get citizenship there, right? And how are they in a fixed area, fixed landmass? They're just continuing to grab that land. No, it's not. It doesn't matter who's right and wrong. You know, it's hard to tell a Palestinian what to do because they're not being allowed to be at peace to make a life for themselves or a career. Think of somebody who's 13 years old, for example, low racing in Palestine. What opportunities are there for them when they're struggling just to get water and basic necessities for their family, if they and themselves, if they could survive? That's a pretty harsh situation growing up as a youth in some of these troubled areas, especially when the country is an oasis, right? Israel is an oasis in the desert, right? It's a beautiful, beautiful place that has enough for both people to survive. But when Israel makes a pact and has something and continuously violates it, it makes it hard for those Palestinians to have a normal life. And Israel has no intent of doing that. And so that the Palestinians then retaliate and say, okay, well, we're not going to make life for you guys easy because you guys are continuing to grab our land. And that's why Israel gets a bad rap, and deservedly so. Like the whole geopolitical thing of them, like Jews owning the world, that's all bullshit. That's all crap. But the real stuff is on the ground, where Israel, and not here in the States, but in Israel, seizing that land from the Palestinians and continuing to seize it, just like we do here with our Native Americans. This is going to help me get good grades. I don't know how you good grades, good grades. The best thing you do to get good grades is do most of your studying before you do anything else. Or it was great, or when you have that downtime at school, even if you're on a team, if you're on a swim team, a wrestling team, you're going to have like a 40-minute study period, or you're going to have a downtime even at lunch where you could do some reading or one of your assignments so that you minimize your homework, right? And then you're at homework and you could go ahead and look at like the next lesson plan, or just do what you need to do to wind down, like whether you're working out, you're playing basketball. And then I would suggest like do your homework before you do anything else. Before you go and play basketball, before you go to the gym and all that other stuff, work out, get yourself home as quickly as possible, start doing that homework right away and get that shit finished, right? So that you're not doing it the next morning in the classroom. And then do additional studying. Like if you're on a topic, whatever it is, whether it's math, even science, depending on what the science experiment is, you could learn it more, but go on the internet and like look at read somebody else's solution to the same experiment that your teacher might be giving to you, right? Especially with, do I love Donald Trump? No, I don't like Donald Trump at all. I don't care. Donald Trump's he's a farce. It's a thief. I wouldn't hire Donald Trump to fucking run a fucking flea market stand. I wouldn't trust him to fucking his business acumen and his leadership. No, I have way too many horrible things to say of Donald Trump. But he duped everybody. Charismatic people, and there are a lot of them. Look at Wes Watson out there. Look at all these scammers on YouTube. I didn't like Biden. Biden wasn't very productive. He did some things, and he did okay, but he could have did more. Ooh, that's not good. Tip, guys, if you're going to leave your cigar for a moment so it stays lit, especially if you have a lighter that isn't working because it's cold, I'm going to have to pee again. Give it a few puffs. Get it really well lit so it won't go out on you. So it has a nice cherry. Woo, it's chilly. I like this discussion, guys. In fact, I was thinking of that, like what world leader right now is actually accomplishing a lot for their country. And our guy Rubio, our Secretary of State, is over there in El Salvador. And you look at what the El Salvadoran president has done for their country, like locking up all their criminals and shit. I think he also moved their currency to Bitcoin. I don't know if they changed that back. But there are very few world leaders that are having a positive impact on us positively. like in anywhere in the world. Like most of them are all scumbags, and if we have and we have a total shitbag here in the U.S., so like not very good. Mm. What's up, Joey? You're back. Ooh, it's cold out here. It's cold. Cold. That's it with the tea. I had a couple peas already, which is good. Which is real good. My hand's getting cold real fast, though. And the tea's already chilly, too. Dog of the week. Let's see. I didn't have a dog this week. I should have went with Evolve last week. I mentioned the positive of Evolve, possibly getting it. So, oh my God, my hand is fucking cold. I thought some MMA fighting. I don't want MMA fighting. How about Bryce Mitchell? There's crazy stuff on the Jews, huh? Jack Jenkins, that's who Duplessis Strickland 2. I like Wei Lee. Tafa versus Texera. Got Crute fighting. No, I don't really see Kevin Doucette. No, I don't really see a dog that I want in this fight here. No, don't really see anybody. Jenkins versus Gabriel Santos. Isn't Santos? He's one of those. It's cold. It's cold. It's like probably like 25 degrees. It's cold. But can't smoke inside. Can't smoke inside. Can't smoke a cigar inside. Stinks everything up. Oh, you have a 200 on Jack Jenkins on the money line. Is he a dog? I haven't looked at it. Ooh. What line did you get, Joey? At that 200. Whoa, come on. Come on. All right. Whoa, why did it do that? Oh, God, my hand is fucking freezing. Plus 185, that's not bad. If you're doing Jack Jenkins, plus 185, that's good. Oh, come on. Jack Jenkins plus 195 right now, dude. That's not bad. Hit up the likes. Hit up the subscriptions, people. I'm going to be ending this stream here soon. We're close to the... No, it isn't Boger. Thanks for the hearts. Wes Watson doesn't like the hearts. I don't mind them. Out of this hearts. Get this heart stuff out of here. It looks like I have booger, but I don't. It's not wet. Yeah, my hand's getting chilly. Yeah, the chili's pick. Jack Jenkins, plus 195. Give it a go, people. Give it a go. Mm. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. It's nice being here with you people today, this evening. If you made it this far, you are about better. I really appreciate anybody that came into the stream. Gonna make some more tea later on. Go inside, have some tea here. Only 4 people left. I'm almost finished here with the cigar, so my hands are getting chilly. Mm. Ah. Yeah, my hand getting cold. Yeah, it's like 20 something degrees in here. Even in the garage, it gets chilly. It gets chilly, people. Yeah, I needed more tea. Mm. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Burn a little hotter. Yeah, this cigar, always, cigars are just better indoors. Just burn more evenly. It's tough sometimes when you're cold in here and you're worried about your hands. It's tough to focus on like cigars and flavors and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, Volks. Yep, Chapuri is his brother, but his brother is not the same. You know what I mean? Like, look at the Bacharats, and they're not always the same, right? There's always some brothers, and you know it doesn't always work out. Montreal. There's a place in Montreal, that Italian place, Vivaldi. He does a lot of cooking. He shows a lot of his cooking on TikTok and YouTube. And he's in Montreal. I'd love to go to Vivaldi and get some of his pasta and some of his dishes. The guy can cook his ass off. Like, share, and subscribe. Yep, like, share, and subscribe, people. I'm only going to be here a couple more minutes, if that. It's hard to get my. He says nice restaurants. Yeah, Montreal's got nice restaurants. Nice suits, too. Nice clothing, textiles. Yeah, this whole trade war that Trump's wanting to do with Canada is just ridiculous. Bless you all. Yeah, bless everybody. Yeah, bless you. Bless Canada. Don't blame Canada. Bless Canada. You don't realize what a great training partner, all the great products that come out of Canada, not just maple syrup and wood. Like, Canada makes nice shit, man. Beautiful country. Make a lot of stuff for us. Right? Great food, good weed, that BC bud. Right? You can't tax that if you get it. Mm. Canada. Oh, Canada. Same for the US. Yeah, the US makes some great stuff. It just us doing this whole trade thing is stupid, stupid, stupid. There's no purpose in it. It's all a distraction, all of not even a money grab. It's just stupid, stupid, stupid. Pretend like you're doing something. Pretend you're significant by fucking up the economy. Go on ahead, fuck up the economy. You're doing something. Yeah, you're doing something. You're fucking it up, but you're doing it. You're doing something. Mm. Good smoke, man. Here at the nub, it's not bitter at all. Nice little slight oil. Hint of sweetness from the ginger that was probably from the tea. Nice soft smoke, good draw still. Excellent cigar. It made the A Club, even though I don't know what it is. But it was from Nomad Ezra, their samples. So go check out Nomad Ezra cigars. They have great, single small releases. Everything is small release. So, but they always have new blends, and it's already ready to smoke. Just like Pravada, a lot of the blends that he makes are stuff that they've had like already aged tobacco to make. So if you made it this far, you are about better. I appreciate everybody. We're almost at the hour and a half mark. Pretty sweet. I appreciate everybody coming in. Got a little discussion finally. I appreciate that. But yeah, just like chilling out. Just chill, like get your focus going. Get doing well in your school, do well at your job. Treat your family good. Stay out of trouble. Stay out of sight. Don't do anything stupid. Don't fuck with people when you're going to the Walmart. You're outside. Be nice to people. Be kind. Be considerate. Be respectful. Carry yourself like a gentleman or gentle lady. Have respect for people and respect for yourself, and things will be good. We're going to see some higher prices in things. It already is. Eggs, milk, food's already up a bit, right? No one's talking about it. But even your food's up already. If you make it in, please, if you make it in, please subscribe. We could use a lot more subscribers. You don't have to hit the notification. Just hit the subscribe. And I'd appreciate that. Right? Appreciate that. Anybody that came in. Appreciate you participating in the chat. Nice to have people to finally actually like say things to you guys, not just ramble. So it's nice to answer your questions, nice to participate with you people. It's really, really cool. Appreciate that. Whoa. It's already 11 o'clock, just like that. It's already late night. I didn't think it was that late. Time flies when you're having fun. It's nice, an hour and a half for this smoke outdoors in a garage in the cold. That's not bad. A testament to how well it's rolled. Look how nice it's rolled. Nice and uniform. Still very consistent smoking, consistent draw. Yeah, don't go spitting on people. Don't go online, start talking about Jewish people and how Hitler's a good guy. It's pointless, right? Focus on what you need to be better with yourself. That's what my advice to that young kid would be is like, dude, focus on your skills. You're an MMA fighter. You're not a politician, or get into politics. Start doing stuff for Arkansas. Only 2 people in here now. That's okay. I appreciate the 2 people that are here. We're about to drop off soon. No one's in the chat participating, but that's all right. Smoking a cigar. Thank you. Late night. Did I still have some tea later on? It's almost done. I could grab more draws on this, but I think we're finishing up, people. My hands are getting really chilly. Getting pretty cold, my hands. Everything else is good. It's just my hands that are cold. My body's fine. Head's fine. I'm wearing long underwear. I got pants on. This coat's nice and warm. I got a hoodie on, a little sweater underneath. So I'm nice and warm. My core's warm, but the temperature is still low enough that my hands just get chilly, and start thinking about that. And I don't want to stay out here smoking for too much longer. Yeah, we're at 11. Sweet. I can't but go and buy booze even if I wanted. Can't cheat. Can't go buy cigarettes even if I wanted to. Actually, can I still buy cigarettes? Like at the 7-Eleven, I might be able to. I don't think they stop selling cigarettes after a certain time. I don't know. I don't smoke cigarettes, but smoking cigars, and that's why I wanted cigarettes. I'm glad I came out here and smoked with you guys. It killed a little time, a little fun, just getting online and enjoying a cigar. Get to enjoy a cigar, smoke, with you people, just to chill. It's great. Cigars are always less toxic in terms of they can still give you lip and tongue and even throat cancer, but a lot better than a cigarette. You're not getting lung cancer. You're not ingesting the smoke inside. So, but it is cold in here. One person back. One person back. I'm still trying to go for like an hour and a half. So, like for another like 3 minutes or so, we'll be in here. So please, if you made it in, like, comment, like, and subscribe. Just like and subscribe, 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 subscribe. I definitely, this method of going live is better than my other live sort of format with through OBS, because I think more people come in when it's over the phone. You get more of a response and more people participating, possibly participating, because YouTube favors that. Like you're on YouTube's platform. So they're going to bring more people to you, which is cool. I appreciate that. Thanks, YouTube. I appreciate you. Thank you, YouTube. Don't ban me. Don't give me strikes. Keep sending me people to talk to me, to smoke with me and enjoy. Give me tell me what they do in their lives, where they're from. I appreciate that. Thank you, YouTube. You're great. The great YouTube. The great and mighty YouTube. Don't ban me. Don't ban these other guys. Don't ban fucking Conor McGregor. Spits on people. Don't ban Bryce Mitchell. They banned Andrew Tate, but they didn't ban Wes Watson. Phony Wes Watson. Put in the comment section what you guys might want to talk about some other time after the stream, or even right now. We'll talk about something later on. Maybe your favorite cigar, maybe a tea that you might like. Have a discussion on a country, not necessarily Israel, maybe Pakistan, Uzbekistan. We had somebody in from Uzbekistan earlier, as well as Pakistan. Pretty cool. Nub worthy. All the way to the nub, guys. The last bit of bits. This will be my last draw here. I asked it. It'll be my last draw. Nice. A little bitterness now towards the end here, but still very mellow. Definitely got that nicotine fix in, because it does have some nicotine. So that fixation of having something to smoke that's gone, which is good. So if you made it this far, you are about better. I appreciate you, everybody that came in. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for participating. We are out. If you made it this far, you are about better. Live life. Be blessed. Be happy.